Okay, is everything finally set up? I started off and then there was another update to ETS2 because it's in beta, and every couple of days there's an update. Okay, usually, well, we gotta get rid of this audio here. Finally set up. I started off and then there was another update to that one, ETS2, because it's in beta, and every couple of days there's an update. Okay, usually. That one should have been off. I'm monitoring several sites and getting feedback back into my... Okay, now we're good. Anyways, yes, so updates every few days to the beta, but that's good. Here we are with our oil tanker. We are going from Murmansk down to something, Viborg. So let's probably waited too long. Maybe not. Let's get out here in front of both these guys. Oh, that's a nice looking river. Couple of guys arguing about we're not sure what, but they're arguing. Or perhaps just having a political discussion. It is Russia. So this is the RusMap map, an add-on done by Truck Sim Group, truck-sim. I got a sneak. Okay, we're good. Truck-sim.club, and you'll have to log in. You can log in via Steam and use the Google Translate because they are Russian. And they do Russian open space. They do RusMap. They do Southern Region. I think they are also Jazzy Cat, or maybe they just steal Jazzy Cat. But they do. Sorry, they do sometimes. Borrow and enhance other people's things. That's nice. Nice construction. Not sure how the truck got in there, but okay. And here we have a thing. I wonder what that thing was over the rock cut. Don't know. It's 70 here for me, 90 for cars, 70 for trucks, I guess. Oh well. We can survive that. I get it. I was online earlier. I was up this early this morning, what with the sun coming in the window and everything, so I'm still adjusting. Still adjusting to being back home. I was driving and then I just had to lie down and nap a bit. I also had a big pasta lunch, and that'll do it. I'd done some shell macaroni a while ago, and some sauce. And froze it. Not really a lot of sauce, so I warmed it up, and then I poured in some heavy cream and stirred that up and gave that another little nuke. And oh, geez, that was nice. $20. Not much warning, eh? That's, I guess, a control point of some sort. Gas station. From 20 to... oh, 60. Little cafe there, a place to stop, have some beer. A couple of vodka before you hit the road. Why not? Oh, which reminds me, I bought some beer. Some non-alcoholic beer. I could be sucking back a beer right now. And okay, just making sure that car is not going to maybe wander out. Whoa. It's just like, oh, is this okay? The water seemed very high. It was like, is the road going to be flooded? No, we're good. I'm wondering if Russian open spaces connects up to RusMap nicely now. There is somebody going to do a rewrite of Russian open spaces, or the team, the same Truck Sim Club. I think not only so far they've just been making it compatible every update, but I think they were going to change the scale because it's a 1 in... I think it's a 1 in 15 scale, and this one is 1 in 20. Most of the maps, most of the SCS maps are, well, 1 in 19, but I have no idea why they chose that number. But this is, they're 1 in 15, but they were going to change, and it's not a big deal. As long as you connect with something by a ferry connection or something, you don't really notice that, whoa, time has changed. But I think what they are going to do is add... well, if they rescale from 1 in 15 to 1 in 20, they will have... it won't be quite as big. The open spaces will be a little shorter. Hopefully they don't take out any cities and towns. And hopefully they go through and update it, because it has not been updated to reflect the new scenery available, the new assets available in SCS. So I'm not sure when they're going to do that, because concurrent with that, SCS has announced Heart of Russia or something. SCS is going to be doing this area I'm driving in right now. The area from their going east to going east from their going east area, you know, Poland and such, to Moscow. Hey, Vendertron, how are you, my friend? How is your flying? Thank you for the host. Yay, thank you for the host, my friend. How is the gliding? Ventertron, my friends, is into Microsoft Simulator, because he suddenly found himself with hours of spare time, and so he's learned how to fly Microsoft Simulator. And oh, that's even better. Yes. Nice raids are like, whoa, they're such a bonus. Oh, don't sneak out, buddy. Okay. I was thinking I got a doctor's I know. I'm just teasing. I was thinking I got a doctor's appointment next week to follow up at my hospital appointment. And it's going to be a virtual appointment. One of the issues is I have not been taking my blood pressure medication because it's a statin and they don't want me to, because that can somehow, that has been known to create or interfere with the removal of CK, the CK from your system, this contaminant for your system, or maybe make the level go up or something. I would think that she would want to see me live so she can take my blood pressure. I would also think that she would want to have me get blood work done before she sees me so she can see what my blood levels are like, but I don't know. I have to send them a note. No, I'm not monitoring my blood pressure. And that's what I was thinking as I said that. I wasn't, when I first came home, I was, well, I've been thinking of other things, but I do have a machine, and I used to at one point, and then it was just fine, so I stopped monitoring. But I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. In the absence of her doing that, what I'm going to do is, I think it was a good time. I think once I got up, you know, get up, have a pee, have a drink of water, and sit down. I think I get a pretty good reading then. But yeah, I do have one. I just have to find the batteries for it or plug it in. So I'm thinking I need to do that for my doctor so that I can record this for her, and I'll send a note in about my appointment. Ask if, or say I assume she wants me to have blood work done so she can see at my appointment what my creatine level is like. And I need to change doctors. My younger brother was distraught to learn that he was preparing for a colonoscopy, and he's had them every few years. He was distraught to learn that all I've had from my doctor's choice is these poop samples every couple of years. So I don't know. I do have a family doctor, but he hasn't been there for a year. There's somebody filling in because he's been overseas, and it's a long drive out to where I used to live, and it's a small clinic and not a lot of access. So I'll just say I really think I need to find something near. There's a clinic at the hospital where I spent all those delightful evenings. I'm going to see there's about a dozen doctors there. It's a teaching hospital too, which is good and bad. Good and bad meaning that they're usually on the bleeding edge of technology, but it also means that sometimes you get a bit of a rookie. But they're well supervised, really. So. I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, that's what it stands for. Creatine kinase. Okay. CK. Ooh, there's somebody having a smoke. I think I like the, there's stuff scattered around in this map, the stuff on the edges there. They've gone through and done, the rust map has been changed, really. They've done more than just, see these rock cuts on both sides? I think this sort of stuff is new. So they've done more than just make it compatible with 1.40. Creatine kinase? Not sure why these bridges are 70 other than the fact that bridges ice up in the wintertime, but the fact that there's a speed limit change when you hit the bridge means you just see it. You put your brakes on and you spin out the ice. They say, see, we told you it was slippery. Yeah, piss off. I guess I should get out of the rain, eh? Creatine kinase. Yeah, I've never seen my family doctor, my new one, because she took over. My guy left in January. And then she took over, but I had no reason to go in. And then we've been doing virtual stuff, so I don't think I've even had a virtual appointment with her. Other than, you know, the doctor recommends this test sort of thing and that test. One of the things they want to do, they've got a lab, but they want to do a ultrasound. Ultrasound of my gut for that. There's an aortic thing that can happen in older guys or older people. So they want to just be proactive and check for that. But she said there's no rush for that. We'll just wait until we open our lab. But I'm not sure when they're going to open their lab. Again, I had ultrasounds all over the place. Three of them checking my bladder for urine retention. Sorry, TMI. One of them, poor Melissa. She was a newer nurse, I guess. Charming little woman. I would say little girl, yeah. But I just peed, and she said, she was like, "Where is it?" I kind of was like, "Where's Waldo?" I said, "Well, I just peed. It's probably empty there, so you probably can't find it." She said, "Oh, well, I guess that's good news." Oh, wait, maybe. I think I found it. I was in a good mood in the hospital once I wasn't sick. Once I wasn't sick, I had a good time joking around with the other patients and doctors and nurses and orderlies and stuff like that. But I was texting. I would suggest to people, if you go into the hospital, I set up a group text with my son and my daughter and my sister on it, so I could, you know, update them. You know, blood work just done, such and such level dropped. You know, move to here, this is going to happen. So keep them all in the loop, which is nice. They could ask questions and they could touch base with each other, you know. I'll bring some stuff in for him if you bring in this sort of thing, so. Thank God for technology. My son dropped off odds and ends, and one of the things was a battery pack and a charger. He's a techie. He knows the priorities in life. Oh, what's that? Is that, he's just standing there. I suspect it's a speed limit. I guess we can go faster here. Road's clear. There's no traffic. Do we need gas? We don't need gas. A weird thing by the side of the road. What do we got here? Let's get on the roof again. Oh, a gas station way back in there. Like, why aren't you on the road? Oh, maybe they have to pay by frontage in Russia. Oh, leaping deer. Look out for the leaping deer. I have not seen any wildlife. Farm sim. Ah. I tried farm sim. I have farm sim. Maybe not the latest, but a fairly recent one. I tried it, but I don't know. Too much of a learning curve. But obviously that's not an issue for you if you've learned Flight Simulator. My God. And Farm Sim can be a multiplayer sort of thing. What was my problem with Farm Sim? Oh, I had trouble. I think I had trouble with some of the mouse commands. And I think for a field you need to, there's a mod that somebody had though that gave you this automatic tracker like they have in real tractors, so that if you have to plow a field, you just set it and you go up and down and up and down and up and down. But yeah, it's multiplayer. It's kind of boring. I mean, it's watching somebody being a farmer. I think it's I would think it's boring to stream, watch somebody stream it, but if you got other people on that you're chatting with and stuff, or other farmers, because my understanding is it's multiplayer in that you share a farm with somebody. So, you know, your job is to spread manure on, you know, on the south field or something. Yeah, no, the wheel was okay. I think it was just the I was trying to I think it was the camera views were just mucked up. Hey, Reed, how you doing, my friend? My friend Reed is doing some one could argue the same with any sim. Yeah, that's true. Reed was how he's doing? Not? Are you doing not well? Oh, not bad. Not. Pause. Bad. I was watching Reed the other day. He was playing Forza, I think, a road rally game. Definitely not a restful game to watch. Especially as he kept drifting through fences and stuff with the ooh, no, clunk, 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 clunk. Oh well. Fun. A fun game. Oh, you want me to look at the horizon? Okay, there you go. The horizon is, oh, not that far away, where you've got some small mountains and stuff like that. Well, I guess we can go 70 here, eh? Oh, Forza Horizon. Oh, okay. I think I already have a rally game, you know? Some sort of road rally game. So many games, so little time. I almost got back into my Dungeons and Dragons game last night. Started it up and then remembered, oh yeah, in the middle of this quest, and I got all sorts of other quests, and I'm not really sure how they link together. I got all these characters, I'm not really sure how their qualities are improving or not, what they need for combat or not, and when they get into the battle, I've just sort of let them do it on their own, and I don't think they're using all the stuff that I gave them because it's automatic. So, oh yeah, alright, so I turned it off again. But yeah, Forza Horizon looked pretty cool. Especially with the spinouts and stuff that you ended up doing. Where am I? We are, well, we're still half an hour away from. Okay. Not a lot of signage there. Oh, and there's an old beat-up trailer on the right. So the north of Rust Map. Let's look at the map to see where we are. The north of Rust Map doesn't have a lot of shit on it. Although we'll get better. We're going from Murmansk down to here. Okay, so once we get here, we maybe some more little villages and such. And then after, I'm not sure where I'm going to go. You know, there's a lot of the map I haven't. I've wandered through Germany. The Germany is much nicer, but it's not as nice as this. I'll see. When I get to Viborg, I'll see. Maybe I'll just take something down here. Karis is one of the AI in the game? Oh. That's cool. I just show you where I was at. I am here, whatever that thing is. From Murmansk down to there in Rust Map. Oh, you were typing, okay. Sorry. We're enjoying the new Rust Map, which has been modified to be compatible with 1.40, and I think they've also gone through it. You can see there's more gray roads, unexplored roads, than I remember. I thought I'd covered a lot of this map. They've gone through and tweaked a lot of the countryside and that. Oh, another sign. Beware of the leaping reindeer. Bambies. I was watching somebody, he was driving in Germany, IRL. This guy, Trucker Dylan, driving tankers late at night, full of chocolate. And he was whipping along a small road at, 2 in the morning or something, and he said, oh, there's a Bambi. Okay, just standing there. Don't move, okay. So there was a deer standing just in the ditch, sort of looking, and he was like, okay, please just look. Don't panic. No. Interesting. He's got it's a thick, heavy load in a tanker, and the tanker has baffles. But even so, he was just pulling into a roundabout, and this person coming around didn't turn and sort of darted in front of him, so he jammed on his brakes and he was barely moving, and he stopped, and then there was like boom, like this, like somebody had rear-ended him. That was the load in the trailer. That was the load of liquid surging forward, so that can be a real issue. Yeah, the Russia DLC, I think, is going to be, my understanding is it's going to be probably, they're going to go as far as Moscow. So I think it's going to be, oh, that's nice, across there, the same area as Rust Map. But their schedules, they're not, their schedules are pretty pessimistic. They're hiring more people. They're still hiring. Apparently, they were hiring more people, but they're trying to readjust and adapt to people working virtually. But Iberia, I think, is coming out in mid-April. If you get to transport narcotics and humans, yeah, somebody might do a mod that would be briefly on there, where one of the cargoes was human trafficking, but no. It was drivers. No, I'm not. I don't think it'll be. I'm sure they've discussed it in the team, in the sort of a black humor type approach, and said, "No, we're not doing that." No. Haha! Stop joking about it. No, we're not doing that. But they posted a bunch of pictures on the SCS site of what the Rus map, or the heart of Russia, is going to look like. This is nice, whatever thing this thing is. They like the way they scatter cars here, just on the white line. Yeah, they've done a bunch of pictures, but at the timing, as far as the timing, as I was saying, Iberia is coming out mid-April, and I think that's the next thing. Russia is the next one, but Trump billboards, yeah, they might do that. Trump billboards with the paper, parts of the paper ripped off in strips. Oh. So you can see underneath that it was covering a Putin billboard. No, they're not going to go that far. So anyways, the date for this they haven't even speculated. Now, they were saying they wanted to keep quiet about it till Iberia came out. So I guess after mid-April, when Iberia comes out, they're going to start speculating vaguely as to what's going to be in Russia, where it's going to cover, and when it'll come out. But I think they said the advantage is they have a number of people from Russia on their team, so it's fairly easy to make sure to know that you've got the scenery right. Yeah, maybe before Christmas. Although I'm happy with, I don't really need it. I've got RusMap here. 1.40. Well, they bring out fixes every few days. There's a new update, but the updates are just a lot of little, floating tree here, and there's a hole on the road there, and just little glitches and stuff, mostly. I think the difference they've done is they've rewritten Germany. Germany was one of the first countries they did, and they've gone in and updated it. So if you drive through Germany, it looks new. And the lighting, they've changed the lighting. The lighting is a completely different scheme. I forget what the details, but it's more representative of weather and time of day and geographical location and stuff like that. But they've also had a problem with the lighting in that headlights don't show up, or they do show up, or there's too much HDR or not enough HDR, so there's inconsistencies in it they're still tweaking. I used to turn off HDR. You can't turn it off anyway. And the high dynamic, whatever it used to be, you used to be able to turn it off. It's not an option anymore. Somebody had posted a link for 1.39, which I think still works, where he takes a lot of things like color correction, HDR, and all sorts of options out of the graphics. Excuse me. Out of the graphic settings, he takes a lot of things, enhancements, out of the graphic settings, and he does them. Does them with the NVIDIA graphics card. Oh. Well, I think you'd like 1.40, Reed. I think you're mostly an ATS person. But I think it's going to come out of beta soon. Maybe this coming Thursday, Friday. They tend to do that. Like I said, there's the ETS one. There's changes every couple of days, but they're not huge. House there with a big fence around it. Russian truck. Gas station in there behind the road. Speed to 70. Yes, we know it's 70. When are we going to get there? We're going to get there 3:15 in the morning. And when do they want us there? Oh, I hate these kind of gas stations. So hard to get into. They want us there. Oh. Noon on Thursday. I'm going to be a little late. I got to drive till it gets dark, and then I'm going to change the time to 5 in the morning. Oh, that's too bad. And I guess it's hard to drive with the other leg. I mean, it's awkward. Like trying to write with the other hand. We develop a lot of reflexes, muscle memory. You can drive with just hand controls, but it's more complicated, really. I would assume. I'm gonna get a beer, you know? What have I got? We got another 15 minutes, 20 minutes? I think it's beer time somewhere. It must be beer time somewhere. So, let me pull over here at this fake place. There's a rest stop coming up, and I'll pull in, and then I'll walk around the apartment, wave my arms around, and I'll whoa, okay. And I'll get myself a beer. Oh shit! Now where do I park? I gotta block that road, block everybody's car. Oh well. Sucks to be them. I'll leave the engine running while I go for my beer. I'll be back. Okay, the beer is Partake. And it's their IPA version. Just gotta turn this thing this way. Nice and hoppy. And it's, I can't read. It's either 0.5 or 0% alcohol. I got into mead. Oh, and why can't you have mead? Oh, there's sort of headlights. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, what's wrong with mead? Too much sugar? Did you have uncontrollable urges to do Morris dancing? Because I can see that would be an issue. I told you that as a part of my hospital stay, I developed closed-eye hallucinations. Which basically is movies playing on the inside of your eyelids when you're trying to go to sleep. Movies that you can somewhat influence, and sometimes they morph into monsters and such. So... But it stopped once I got out of the hospital. I suspect it was a feature of the constant noise and bright lights. 24-hour, there was a bright light sort of across the aisle, but above, up, you know, a bank of LEDs lighting the shed type compound I was in. And that one was a 24-hour one, so... my daughter brought in ooh, that's nice. An eye mask. It was noisy, and I was waking up every hour because I was drinking so much water and they were pumping so much fluid into me that I was peeing all the time, so... I think it was probably just sleep deprivation. But I explained it to the nurse and the doctor. They were remarkably unhelpful. Luckily, I had Google. So I looked it up, found out what it was, found out what probable causes were of it. Like, okay, I'm good. Thank you. Oh yeah, we have we probably have adjust the lights. Oh, we do have them on. Okay. Oh yeah, I was going to change the time. I may not have to change the time. It's 2314. Excuse me. It's 2314, and the sun is just setting. Because it's summer and I'm in the north of Russia. I've got time zones turned off, I think. I do. Because the time zones, it seems to me I have problems with time zones in RustMap and Russian Open Space. Excuse me, things get too dark, too bright. That's nice. Oh, stop for a beer? Bit of vodka? Maybe not. Wake everybody up. Kind of looks nice over there, eh? The lighting is nice. That purple tint. Ooh, glare much? Anybody behind me? Oh yeah. Oops. Stop rubbernecking, Gramps. Get going. Trying to find the button there for my high beams. I remember when cars had the high beam was a button on the floor by your left foot. That was kind of cool. A little metal button and you just click for high beam, click for low beam. So you think the lighting looks better? I think I've got the, I'm not sure, let me, so I've had to play with it a bit. Okay, I'm sort of the middle. Yeah. I think usually I crank it up a little bit in the evening and I crank it back a little bit in the daytime because their extremes are there, but there's no, pretty sure there's no HDR setting. Scaling, anti-aliasing, screen space and space ambient occlusion. I haven't tweaked these in a while, and it's difficult tweaking them because you go on and you find 3 different groups telling you 3 different sets of settings. So it depends very much on your particular setup. So. Yeah. It was like about the size of a film container, not as high, but the same diameter. Maybe an inch high. Well, yeah, maybe an inch high and an inch diameter, sort of thing. And just on the floor, by the left, is it click? It's cool. I mean, it was such a simple. And I think some cars, or maybe it was just trucks, the starter button was there too. Okay, theoretically we have the right of way here, folks. Okay. And the train. Train, boss, the train. Oh, a lot of people up, and it's bright in here. See, that's what I mean. So maybe I need, well, maybe I need to go into here and go down just this much and see if it makes a difference. Yeah, it makes the buildings not as bright as they were. Well, maybe. Oops, I wasn't even looking at those lights. Get a lot of that, but that's probably normal to have reflection like that from high beams. Some river. See, it's a nice effect, those lightings. and it's sort of dusk. It's after midnight, so it's not night. Seems to me the darkest time is like 1:30 or 2 in this particular mod. And of course, cars just scattered along, mostly off the road. Luckily, in that particular place, they were on the outside of the curb, not the inside. Oh, a car parked on that roof. Do we need gas at some point? No, we got a third of a tank. Oh yeah, so I could do this too. I could take that back too. That looks a little better. Watch the road go by through the floor, yeah. Yeah. You got a ticket with headlights off with fines on. Ah, that's interesting. I think I have traffic violations off. Just because I was feeling lazy. That's interesting because I know you get into trouble on multiplayer if you don't have your headlights on. Usually you get a warning and I think you can get kicked. Oh. This is my cargo oil. Okay, I cannot tell what that icon is, Reed. It's too small. Oh, but I can turn this one off. There. No, I want this one off. There we go. Yeah, I can take that off and I can just use that one. Now that's bright. I think people had been complaining or saying that, let's see if this controls that. Does not. So that was one of the issues that people had was That's really brighter than you would like. The oh, you didn't mend it there. Okay. So the whatever that display is, you know, your GPS. I like this better, really. Gives me more information. Oh, that cafe was closed. Well, that's kind of nice, that lighting, eh? Still drive right through tree branches, but the night lighting effects are quite nice. You know, driving down here with a little lights through the trees, the people's houses and stuff. Somebody's tennis court there. Somebody's making out there in their car. I started watching Parks and Recreation again. I can't remember whether it's again or maybe I never did watch it. But Aubrey Plaza is on it. She is, I love her low-key character. She's just so... Batman, ah. Is Madman the, is that about the advertising? I'm almost finished Suits. Suits, but the lawyers is good. Okay. Yeah. I'm liking Suits. Although the star, I forget his name. The star, you know, there's several stars. The older lawyer that's mentoring the young kid. He's got this funny smile. He's got this little thing that comes up in the corner of each corner of his smile. Harvey Specter, yeah. Good series. Good series. I should ask my brother if he's watched it or watches it, because he does watch TV, and he is an ex-corporate lawyer. So I'm sure he's worked with people like that. He possibly at one point was one of those people. Not sure which ones, but I should ask him. I owe him an email. Hadn't heard from him in a while, and I've been sort of emailing and chatting back and forth. So I actually called him to give him an update on my hospital visit because he wanted details. But yeah, he said, yeah, so yeah, keep in touch. Yeah, so yeah, email me. In other words, like, don't call again. Oh. They like their privacy. Oh, there on the right. I was thinking, I don't have a crossing? Well, they did. Okay, soon to, I haven't driven at night much with this 1.40 lighting, but I'm liking it really. High beam's a little much, but high beam often does glare like that. Not sure what that is. Oh, I think that might be snow. It can't be snow. Gone down south. Why would we have snow here? River. Had good leftovers last night. From visiting my son. Thai shrimp and sticky rice. They have a rice cooker, so that made the sticky rice easily. There's somebody fishing out there at 3 in the morning. And it was the President's Choice, one of these jars of sauce. So a jar of Thai, whatever, I guess some slice up some peppers and some frozen shrimp. I'll have to ask Megan, his wife, for her details of her recipe. No, I can't get President's Choice sauces, but I'm thinking my Metro might have similar things. So. Although they're probably not good for my blood pressure, they're probably full of salt. Yeah. And it's not that hard to make a sauce yourself, you know. Flour, water, some cream or something, or whatever the hell. Curry powder, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. We'll just dump and run here. Look at this, eh? Look at all these points. Look at all this money. Okay. Okay, so, look, the sun's coming up, and it's 3:35. This is an interesting... Let's do a little fly around here. Yeah, it's an interesting sight. Stuff. Okay, so where are we? We are here. Sort of at Viborg. And we can get something that goes down here, I guess. Where do you want to go? I really want to do more Rust map. So I'd like something from Viborg that just goes, well, to here. Ideally. This place, Schisselberg. I could go this way. Yeah, through St. Petersburg, Schisselberg, and do a bunch of this berg, that berg, everybody a berg. Yeah, I don't have a rice cooker, but I don't know. Trying to keep downsized here. Okay, let's see what we have for freight market. From Viborg. Ooh, isn't that cool looking? I don't want to go there, but that's a cool load. Excuse me. Okay, so what's our farthest? France, Britain, Czech. Just to Moscow, that would work. Yitong. We've got 19 tons of Yitong. Or we've got, well, that's kind of cool looking. How is it? It looks like the body of an airplane. Maybe we can pull that. Could pull that down to there, to Luki. It's either that or the one to, what else do we have? Or the one to Moscow. Oh. I think I'm going to take the Yitongs to Moscow. Looking at the time for each one. Although I want to have supper, so this one will be shorter, and this one will be half an hour. Yeah, probably a better one, and it's an airplane, or in honor of Endertron. Oops. Got the corner a little tight there. Yeah, and it's 3:42, and look, getting bright already. I was almost addicted to those Schneider's, they're like a little mini sausage. They're a turkey version, which I thought was a little better for you than they seem to have less nitrite. But one of them has 9% of your sodium for the day. So if you have, it's easy to eat 2 or 3 during the day, and there's 30% of your sodium for the day, so you don't have to, whoa, what was that about? You don't have to worry about putting salt on things. Yeah, potato chips. Yeah, my son brought me a small bag of potato chips, along with my care package, odds and ends for the hospital. And I didn't tell him, I threw him out. But yeah, I'll have to start tomorrow morning measuring my blood pressure. Well, we're gonna get our cargo soon. Let's get out on the roof. Look at scenery again. See, look at these cars. They just sort of... You got a whole bloody parking lot there you could have parked in. Oh, no, no. I'm just going to park here. And up here we have... some sort of castle that probably is in Viborg, too. Oh. I guess. Oh, pushing the pedal there. My son got me some Gatorade. I think when I came home, or maybe when I was in the hospital. And I was looking at Gatorade, and the sodium levels are quite high in Gatorade. And then I looked at Pedialyte, and the sodium, and potassium levels are even higher because I guess they are targeted at people who are trying to get their electrolytes up, which can be sodium and potassium. I was on potassium pills and a potassium IV at one point. But I think once you've got your numbers up, they're a bad thing to drink just to keep hydrated. I know, that's high by design, but you have to realize, okay, so this is to build up your electrolytes. If you're not building them up, then don't chug Gatorade just because it's refreshing. You may as well have a bag of chips. Where the hell is this pickup? Oh, did I just go right by it? Is that the thing? I seem to be going in a circle here. Possibly I went by my cargo spot while I was babbling on about Pedialyte and such. Look at the arrows on the map. They're like, go here. I'll go here. Go here. Who am I picking up from? Maybe I should look at that. That thing, that symbol, whatever the hell that symbol is. Okay. Just that guy there. Okay, so yes, I did go past it. Silly me. Ooh. Do a bio break soon here. One up ahead, I think. This guy here, I think. There we go. Yes. Yeah, well, I mean, just I was saying, like, if you're, they can pop up your blood pressure. Which is not a nice thing. So, okay, we've got a cargo here for our Vendatron. It's a kit. It's a kit that he's ordered online. For his Microsoft Simulator. Yes, he ordered it on Amazon. He thought he was getting a kit. Apparently, he's not getting a kit. Apparently, he's getting more than a kit. There will be a delivery, a person at the delivery for Vendatron. Sign here, please. And it'll be like, shit. Or what it's supposed to be. Yeah, I make a lot of my cromwell. I make a lot of my own soups and stuff like this, and it's an interesting airplane. Okay, bio break and more beer. So don't go away, my friends. Oh, and I think I need to change my lighting here. It's getting dark here. There we go. A bit better. Seems to sometimes work and sometimes not work. Yeah, that's okay. My ugly mug. Anyways, don't go away, my friends. Buy a break and more beer, and we will be back. Okay, we're back. I have to remember to turn everything back on here. So what is our airplane there? We are Pilatus PC-12, which I guess is a nice big prop on that, eh? Huh. It's only 3 tons, I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, look at those. That's true. The big, well, there'd have to be an air intake. There? Let me, let me roll out a bit more. Okay, yeah, there's a, excuse me, looks like a decent air scoop under the propeller. And then there's those big exhausts, so, yep. Couldn't see it through the fence there, but you are correct, my friend. Now how do I get out of here? There, I believe. I think there's 2 exits to here. So it's yeah, it's 5 in the morning, and it's seems to be there we go. Just a bit of COVID there, we're good. Oh, is this a self-steering trailer? Might be, you know, it seemed to skitter around that corner a bit. Excuse me. Yeah, burp alert there. Oop, yeah, just parked there. That's good enough. Oh, we're getting a bunch of frame drops here. Why are we getting that? Don't usually. Oop. Find that. Bus behind me. I'm not sure if I can turn right on a red. Oh, I probably can because I've turned off the traffic violations. You're trying to turn on it. Slightly annoying. I wanted that one. Yeah, that button. Wasn't sure where we were going. That might be a fun load, actually, in a headwind. The whole thing would be like, whoa, sorry, my load just took off. See, high beams. Church. So there's the high beams. You can see them glaring off there, but the headlights themselves don't bring a lot of light. So this is the dusk and dawn lighting. I'm not sure what they could do to tweak it. And there'd be a rainbow somewhere. This nice sunny day. I wonder if they do rainbows. No. If there was one, that'd be an opposite direction of the sun. Now they don't see one, so that'd be a nice feature. See, this lighting is annoying. To me, it's too They were a little brighter. Now it is raining, that's true. So it's dark because it's raining, but I mean the headlights do nothing for you, and well, maybe it's too late in the morning. I know they've made a lot of changes in the way the lighting works and the way it looks, and they have had many compliments and also some complaints. So some valid complaints and some just because people like to complain, I guess. So. So tonight, I guess, might be one of my many soups I've made, or what have I got in the freezer? I got soups and chilies. I got veggies I should cut up too. Mushrooms that are starting to fade. Too faded to actually eat them raw, but sorry, just trying to think of what I have. I don't know. I could use the veggies. Onions, pepper, garlic, celery. And then make some kind of soup, I guess. Barley, I guess, or rice. Oops. I got enough fuel for these. Those can go off. For 300 kilometers, and I gotta go 500. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a few fuel stops. Oh, it's a bit of a drive, but okay. It'll be, yeah, we'll get there. So I guess that'll be my fuel stop. Did I just pass one? Is that the no? Well, yes, there, but did I want to take another route? No, they're all the same, really. I can go here and hit lots of gas stations. That'll be a road I have not gone on yet, I think. What's the time? It's going to be 8 hours and 37, or if I go here, it's... No. Nah, we'll stick with where we got. But after this, I'm not sure if I want to do more, trucks are going there. They have an auto thing? Oh, no, they don't have an auto thing. Okay, I had a couple of pigeons on my railing, but they just sort of stop by. By the time I get up and wave a broom at them through a crack in the door, they've left. But the joys of high-rise apartment building, pigeons. Oh, those are interesting, whatever the hell those things are. These lights? I guess they are. They're artistic. Then we got this bridge of many cables. It's kind of interesting too. Yeah, so my pigeons are, I just moved into the fall when pigeons were not really coming in that much. But I will have to keep at them this spring, I assume. My sister keeps small rocks. She's got quite a good aim. And her balcony just looks over, you know, an open green space, so it doesn't matter if the rocks miss, I guess. So she keeps a little jar of rocks, and then she cracks the door open and pegs a rock at the pigeons, and she does that a few times in the spring. And nope, we're not going to nest there. No. So I'm assuming I can do the same sort of approach my place in the spring, between my dangling foil stove burner protectors and my broom. It's a question of, I like that bridge detail. It's a question, I guess, of giving these animals somewhere else. You know, they're not that picky. This one's annoying. Let's go to the next balcony. They're not annoying. Ooh, we're getting some drops here again, eh? Excuse me. But I'm set to Ultra. Apparently, with this... oh, and I'm going a little fast. Apparently, a feature of this, or whatever, is that they have optimized. So even though they've added more detail and such with 1.40, they've optimized the code, so it is more better. And we are going here, I think. So that's could be a surprise for people. Coming through, and it's you can just finish fumbling for change and everything, and you realize, oh, you're in the wrong bloody lane. And there were signs ahead of the toll booth, but what? Jesus, what the hell are you guys doing? You both stopped. Why? So I guess I should finish Suits tonight. I started watching, but I don't think I finished Suits. I think I got one episode from the end or something. Or maybe I did. Whoa, this is interesting. Nice merge lane. I gotta make sure I didn't just wander past the gas station, did I, in my carelessness? No. Oh, it's here. Okay. Mark it. Because we're at 183 kilometers. It's not bad, but mark it on the map just so it pops up. I have coasted in on an empty tank. I have died, coasted to a stop 2 truck lengths from a gas pump. Guy didn't look like he was going to let me in. For what? Yeah, 20 minutes. So 20 more minutes of driving, my friends, and yeah, I'll quit before 6 o'clock. I'll figure out something for supper, and I'll listen to the CBC Radio News. I started listening to Canada Reads. It's the Canada Reads. Whoa, that's red. It's the Canada Reads competition this week. They pick 5 books. Each person defends their book, and then they vote one off till the last man standing, or woman. But I don't know. I was listening to them going on about the books, and it sounded like just bullshit stuff. And I know which ones I like. One of them I got about 4 pages in, and that sucked. And the other one I got up a chapter in, and that sucked. And the other 3 I liked. One I really liked, I think, 5 out of 5, and 2 or 4 out of 5, and then there's a couple that I'm sure are very good stories. The sort of thing, once you get to the end of the book, sit and reflect on the story. It's like, that was a good story, but it was poorly told. In my humble opinion, so. And I have no obligation to finish a book. Too many books, not enough time. Is this spinning around? I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is a self-steering trailer. Nobody's parked here. That was nice. That would have been annoying. I mean, quite legal, but annoying. bit in the dust there. That's okay. This is the plainer version of Partake. It's their blonde. So, blonde. Oh, pretty mal blonde. What is it? Oh, pretty mal blonde. Qui febo. Oh, option. Ooh, nasty. Oh, that's steam. I've seen that before. Like somebody back into the truck and then blew his radiator. Oh, there's the statue to somebody. Luga. Okay, down through here. Oh, I see what we're doing. Okay. You got your mower? Oh, I did not realize that you were in the market for a mower. Oh, sorry. Farm sim, yes. Because I was thinking. Because I was thinking. And wait a minute. How would you get a mower? Do you not have snow? Okay, the fire trucks are not coming here. Excuse me. Now, my understanding is Farm Sim can be quite a complicated process. There's a tutorial, I think, that teaches you how to do these different things, and I think you can get... Don't you have hard hands? So you can start doing a field or something, and then you can assign the hard hand to... You can assign a hired hand to do the field. And I assume the game tells you what to do in each field. Okay, you have to do this, now you have to do this, now you have to fertilize. Yeah. No, I mean, there's a sequence of operations you have to go through, but I guess the game tells you, does it? No, you're... Ah, okay, okay. Okay, now just bear with me, folks. I'm going to see... Okay, I have Farming Simulator 17. Is that good? Like, are we at Farm 17? Is it by year? Or are we at Farm Simulator 21 now? Oh, okay, okay.
So are you going to play later on? Are you going to stream it or just play it? I love these things in the ditch. A cow by the side of the road. All this stuff, garbage. Somebody sitting there waiting for a bus. There's a suitcase. Okay, well, I think I get a notification when you go live, so I will watch. Because you are 2 hours different. Well, it would help if I watched somebody who was explaining what they were doing, too. You're riding more. Oh, those little riding mowers. Nasty road. Getting little kicks there. Kicks on Route 66, but I don't think this is Route 66. Are we close? Oh, okay, we are... whatever that place is. Possibly we turn here. Generic hotel on the right. Somebody behind me? Oh, a few guys behind me, but... Here we go. Thank you. We're 4 hours away, which is 12 minutes. Oh, that's not bad at all. It's 11:23, 11:24, so it's nicey brighty. So I gotta think whether I'm gonna drive, I'm gonna play something tonight, or maybe do some emails or postcards. Watch some Netflix. Trying to think. SnowRunner. Yeah, SnowRunner's fun, but I'm in a lazy mood. Maybe I'll just watch somebody else play Farm Sim. Yeah. Well, it's my. You said you're a couple hours, aren't you?
Aren't your 2 hours different than here in Ottawa? No. No, but I can watch you play. I can watch you play, and you can, you know, give a running commentary or whatever. Well, not detailed, but I can see what you're doing. See what a real expert does. I like the little zombie Santa there. Both of them. Go ahead, my friend. Oh yeah, that sandwich. I don't know. It might be processed. You know, it might be white processed bread. It's just sort of in the and it's probably the meat's probably sliced. It's cheap luncheon meat full of nitrates and salt, so that's good. The lettuce might have faded, but yeah, the chocolate bar would be melted too, wouldn't it? Oop, red light. Gotta be careful. I jam on the brakes too hard, and the pedals just slide from under my desk out across the living room. So that's annoying. I have them sitting on top of a small mat with a rubber backing on top of strips of duct tape, and still does not grab that well, so... feeling that guy might... Oh, there's never any kids at those playgrounds. The feeling that guy might swing a little wide there, so... Oh, somebody's standing there staring at the bus stop. Where the hell's the bus? Not seeing it. Whoa. Yep. No. Don't want to spend any money on signs. We're good. Were those people fishing there, or what were they doing? Oh. Man. Whoa. Nice kickback through the force feedback.
Oh, what the hell's happening up here? This is nice. What the hell has happened here? Oh, that's what's happened here. It's, I guess somebody's house is on fire. Yep. Yep. I can almost smell that smoke. A lot of people standing around going, "Wah!" Yep. Okay, I'm going to finish this load and then I'm going to, yeah. Then I'm going to have supper. Oh, not 70. It was 90 for them and dropped to 70. Who's me? Back, gack. And more bumps. Yep. I think I have the right of way. Let's find out. Not marked, but it looked like I was on a more major road, but they usually do a yellow diamond to show that you have the right of way. But they could have made a mistake. The corner was not as sharp as it looked. But I really didn't want to tip over. Though I haven't tipped over very often in this game, I've tipped. But my reflexes seem to be good to recover. No, if it's just a bit of a whoa, okay, we're good. Okay, so fairly close. Half an hour left, which is a minute or so. Oop, perhaps a train. Ah, peri peri roasted. Come on, train. Don't be too long now. I gotta go for a pee. Come on now. Go. Go. Or we get another train coming through. No, I don't hear one, so we were okay. Another one? I could hear ding 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 in the distance. I thought it was maybe another one here. Oh, we're going quite slow now, aren't we? Why? What are you doing? Oh, it's a stoplight. Okay, that's okay. Oh, and they just take off like a bat out of hell when they don't want to brake check you. And then slow. And then not slow. Okay, and let's just do this. All right. So, time for news, supper, go to the bathroom. I'll be on later on, or I might be on later on just to watch you driving Vendortron after supper. So thank you very much for following, my friends, for viewing, for cheering, for chatting, or whatever. Stay safe. Stay happy. Enjoy your plane, Vendortron. Excuse me. Stay away from each other. And ta-ta for now.